So let's go over our weekly update, and then I'm gonna just give y'all a little teaser for today. So, as you know, last week we had a slow week, or the week before, everything kept falling through. Kind of made it up to pan out this week, and I'll go ahead and get into it. So this is gorgeous. We just seen a group of deer crossing the street where we are. That's as much as I can show right now. All right, so our first load was an AAE load picked up out of Anderson, Alabama, and it went to Hooks, Texas. I believe that one was a total of 580 miles. Then after that, we picked up another load out of Little Rock, Arkansas. That went to Louisville, Kentucky. And then from Louisville, Kentucky, we actually picked up another load right out of Louisville, Kentucky. I think it was like 0.3. It's literally right around the corner from each other. And that went to McLeansville, North Carolina. And we had to basically piggyback off of all this just to get to Virginia, where we are to pick up this current load. Now, it did not pay well. That last one really didn't pay well, but like I said, we had to take it to get to where we needed to go because, like I said, this picked up at 8. All right, so let me tell you what these 3 loads paid. So the first one from Alabama to Texas, that paid $3,108.64. Then the second one, Little Rock to Louisville, Kentucky, that paid $1,400. I forgot the miles. I think that was like right at 1,000 miles or something, or less, something like that. And then Louisville, Kentucky to North Carolina, that was the horrible one. That one paid $1,075. So in total for the week, for last week, we made a gross of $5,583.64. Now again, like I said, we just had to do those loads, the second and the third load, just to get us over here for Monday. Now this week, Monday through Monday, we're running straight. Everything is a team load, so it's going to be 3 loads from Virginia over to California, then California to Vegas, and then we have the deadhead. I think hubby said it's like 498 miles, almost 500 miles, to get back down to California, pick up another team load, and that right there is going to Tennessee. And that one in Tennessee, that delivers next Monday. So we're running the whole week straight. Everything is booked. So we're definitely making up for that horrible week we had before. So I can't wait to give you guys those numbers. Those are going to be amazing. All right, so let's get on to the surprise. Give me 1 minute. All right, guys, so we are back. We're going to go ahead and just do a load board search. We are not going to do any subscriber requests. All right, so as you can see, we have 43,679 loads available. Now, remember, it's super duper early, so the Midwest, well, even the East Coast is not even up yet. It's only 8:23 a.m. and we're on the East Coast, so the Midwest is not up, Mountain Time, and of course Pacific. So I'm not expecting to see a lot of stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. All right, so we put our minimum rate as $2.50. We're going to do 0 stops, and we're going to go ahead and do VAM. All right, and the internet will be moving slow because there is... Okay, there we go. All right, so we have 2,841 loads available for this morning. Okay. All right, so there goes our last loads. All right, so Lakewood, Washington to Alaska, paying $9,500, $3.90, 8,307 pounds of hazmat. Then we have North Hollywood, California, going to Anchorage for $9,000. Yeah, that's definitely not paying enough. All right, then we have Virginia. I think it's the Netherlands they have there. $3.38. Decatur, Georgia to Oregon. Georgia to Alberta, Canada. Texas to Washington. Tennessee to Washington. Okay. So, it's stuff there. The good stuff is not up yet. I definitely can tell you that. Okay. Eagle Pass, Texas to New Mexico. Brownsville, Texas to Ontario, California. That actually went up, that price. All right. Laredo to Louisville, Kentucky. That's not bad. Auto Parts. Redlands, California to Washington. That's not bad either. But tires, so most likely you have to unload that yourself. Grapevine, Texas to California. $250 could be better. All right, let's see what else. A lot of stuff coming out of Laredo, as you can see. It usually stuff comes out of Laredo Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah, it's slim. All right, so Los Angeles to Irving, Texas, they need to pay better, $250. All right, so let's go ahead back up, and then I'm going to go ahead and clear this out, and I'm going to give you the team loads for Dri-Van. I'm not going to put a date so you can see it all. All right, so 119. That's more than usual. All right, so we have Whitaker, North Carolina, going to Huber, California. Anything that's going to Huber, California, that's going to be a drop and hook. So you will need a Landstar van trailer for that. Okay, so as you can see, that's paying $8,412, $3.41. All right, so here go our favorite, the Compton to Carlisle, PA. Have the Lebanon there. Oh, they're paying more now. They're paying $8,000 for that Carlisle, PA. Let's see, Indiana to Fontana. So I think we did that before. So I think that's either UPS or FedEx. They are always paying good on that, and usually it's always 30,000 pounds. Then I see this new one, Illinois to Fontana also. Okay, California to Illinois, so you can actually get something out of California, pick up something, deliver in Illinois, then go back, get it out of Illinois just to go back to California. So that right there is about 12,300 or 400, if you will say, just in that round trip right there. So you can make that. All right, then we have our normal Illinois to Salt Lake City. This is a new one also, Illinois to Las Vegas. Texas to California, all that's new. Another one I've seen, Chicago to Miami. I've seen that come up every week. Okay, so Indiana to Laredo, not bad also. Greensboro, North Carolina to Houston, Texas. Laredo to Kentucky. Okay, and there go more of the Houston. We got Colorado now. Okay, Laredo to Tennessee, Morristown, Tennessee. Okay, so now we got Hollywood, Florida. Okay, oh, there goes our favorite one. That's the one we did. Yep, that's the one we did. All right, more Florida. So there's a lot of stuff up. Oh, that's new. Oklahoma to Arizona. They have a lot of those. Okay, so That is not bad. That Illinois to Minnesota, 405 miles, $5.19. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, so let's go back. And we are going to take that off of Teams. But no, let's see. Let's do step, low, and flat. Oh, that's a lot. All right, let's put in today's date. That's still a lot. That is a lot. 2,222 miles. All right, there we go. So low boy, I think that's what the LP could be. I think they told me 7 is the number of axles. I know where they have 9. Okay, so Jeffersonville, Indiana, going to Texas. $50,000 for 968 miles, paying $51.65 a mile. Okay, Indiana to North Carolina flat, paying $47,475.96 a mile, 624 miles. Then we have Texas going to Alaska, 25,000, 4,494 miles, $5.56. All right, guys. So as you can see, it's paying that flatbed for 25,000. Okay. Let's see. Washington to Alaska. Okay, there you go. California to Nevada. Low boy, 312 miles, $25 a mile. Georgia to Minnesota. Okay. Hialeah, Florida to Los Angeles. $2.62. They know they can pay better than that. Okay, so there you go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change it. I'll do the reefer. I should have did reefer like then, but here we go. All right, so 498 loads. Okay, Michigan to Oregon, Indiana to Utah, Illinois to California. I see Virginia Gardens, Florida to Massachusetts. Oh, they're going to pay for that. $3.16. Too heavy, 42.5. What was ours? 41,000. Yeah, that thing was heavy. It was what it was, Pregu or whatever it is, tomato sauce. Don't even eat it. But that thing was, I think she had on the low board 41,900 and ended up be like 41,700. And we over here in the mountains, we were going super duper slow. Super duper slow. Oh, and shout out to James TV, a subscriber we met. Really? A subscriber we met at the TA, and I'll tell you the story after this. But shout out talking to him. He was talking to hubby. Let me finish it, and then I'll get into that. So we're gonna give him a nice shout out. All right, so Port St. Lucie, Florida, going to Ohio, $3.80. Okay, so Florida's looking good for the reefer. I'm not even kidding. They are looking good for the reefer division. All right, let's see. So $3.63. Okay, they're looking good. All right, so produce is in, so definitely looking nice. All right, so what is next? Let's do container expedited. I forgot what that D is. But I'm going to take the date out because just to see the containers because it has been slacking. Alrighty. Okay, so 257 loads. Let's take a look. Okay, so DD. Oh, okay, so DD is the wide, the heavy load. The what is it called? The heavy one. Yeah, oversized loads. Okay. So Baltimore, Maryland, going to Ontario, Canada. 443 miles, $74.27. Okay, so that's what that is. I should have did it with flatbed, but oh well. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there goes the Specialized. They have Lakewood, Washington going to Alaska, $9,500, 2,435 pounds, $3.90, and it only weighs 8,000 pounds. All right, so let's keep going. It's a lot of the DD. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take DD off because I think that's the majority of the load. Let's take that off. Let's go back. Attention, a new important message has arrived. Alright, come on, internet. Okay, so 24 loads. Alright, and let's see. Here we go. Alright, so. Alright, hold on, guys. Give me one moment. Alright, guys, sorry about that. I had to go book a load real quick. Or hubby had to book a load real quick. Alright, so let's go back up. Alright, so we have the Specialized there. So anything that you see under, I want to say 20 pounds is all Specialized, and that's the little box truck. I think we do 46 to 48, something like that. And again, it has to have a sleeper on there. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. I did look ahead and I seen one container load, as you could see right there. It could be a container, flat, or step deck. It is coming out of Baltimore, Maryland, and it's going to Ohio. It's paying $1,000, 295 miles, $3.39, 45,000 pounds. I said in my very last video, I've only seen one or two container loads. A lot of those agents that we had before are no longer with Landstar because of the strikes at the port. I'm going to be honest, the majority of the Landstar work that I've seen was coming out of California. And now and then you'll see Jacksonville, you'll see Georgia, but all of that has stopped. So, and I do believe it's like some type of hold with the ships, like they're not bringing anything in. So don't look too. If you're coming to Landstar for container, yeah, it's the work is not here. It's what I'm trying to say as I'm mumbling. All right, so that's what we have there. I think that's about it. Let me see what else I can probably show. Let's take off this. I think I'm going to show you, what was it, van? What I was just talking about. 24 foot, 28, and I'll do 48 for the van. Okay, so 247 loads. So as you can see, 24, we don't do box trucks, so that will not work. But that's what it's looking like. It's a lot of loads available. See, they still put 53. I don't know why they do that, because some of these locations you can't get a 53-foot trailer in there, and we actually have experienced that when I called on the load, so they shouldn't be doing that. Well, all right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end this load board search right here. Like I said, I'm not going to do any subscriber requests. I'll just, frequently just show the board so you guys can see it. Now, for the gentleman, we met James at the TA. Where was that? That
was a TA in
North Carolina. Was that North Carolina? Yeah, okay, so basically what happened. Okay, so we're back. All right, so let's go over the subscriber James TV that we met. We had to stop at the TA. That was West Virginia, babe. That was not North Carolina. No, I know. Okay, so we had to stop in West Virginia. No, that was not that. No, it wasn't. It was West Virginia. Let me see. Okay. So as hubby go and he looks it up, I believe it was West Virginia or no, West Virginia, because basically what we've noticed, not even with this truck, but even our old truck, and we come to find out it's a recall, that our brake lights was staying on. It happened a few times on the old truck, and then it just started working without any problem. Well, we come to find out that it is called the brake low pressure. It's not a sensor. I'll put the name of it in at the end of this. Basically, that is going out, and there was a recall on our old truck, which was a 17, and this truck, which is a 2021. Now, when the brake lights stay on, it disables the cruise control, and the cruise control will just have a little line. It wouldn't come on, and then after a while it'll come on. So I guess that's the brake lights going off.
Knoxville, North Carolina.
Knoxville, North Carolina. Yep. Okay, so I don't think he's right.
Yeah, that's pretty wrong, girl.
Yeah, look at the paperwork.
No, I'm saying.
So basically what happened was we stopped in there. Well, we stopped and picked up the part, and the Freightliner dealership, I knew what the part was. I knew what, because it's color coded, and I told him which color, everything like that. He was like, oh, this is the one that it says for your model of your truck, which ended up being a lie. He gave us a part for a 2017, and we have a 2021. But I wonder if he had, well, I wonder. Because we had a 2017. I wonder if he went in the system and just pulled up the old VIN, even though I gave him the new VIN. Anyhow, what ended up happening is we took it to the TA, ended up paying $200. They put in the new piece. The brake lights kept, staying on or whatever. Did a test drive. Not that one.
That's what we met him.
No. Not that one. I told you it's not that one.
I was wrong, yeah.
I know you're wrong. That's not where we met him. It was in West Virginia.
It was a TA.
In West Virginia. All right, so we end up doing a test drive, and then we got the warning message saying basically that the pressure is too low, that the brakes will drag and stuff like that. So I knew it was the piece automatically with that happened, because just before we just didn't have cruise control. That was the only problem, no warning messages. So we swung back around and told them what was going on. The kid, he didn't know anything. I had to show him where the old one was, where to put the new one, because he was going up underneath the hood, and I'm like, no, it's under the dashboard. So basically the older gentleman, he actually worked for a Freightliner before, and he was like, yeah, that has a recall, I know all about it. He was like, they should have gave you the part for free, because I think we paid like $39 for the new part that doesn't fit. He was like, yeah, they should have gave it to you for free. He was like, you know why you didn't do the work there, and we didn't have enough time. They closed on the weekends, so they had a whole bunch of trucks also there, so we'll be waiting there, and we were under a load. So hubby's out there and he's talking to a gentleman, and I'm on the phone calling around to see who has the correct part. And we found the place up in Ohio. It was 150-mile deadhead from where we were. And the guy just stopped talking to hubby and just looked at me, and he was like, wait a minute, your voice sounds familiar.
To be exact, he said, I was saying something, he was like, because Tisha got closer with the phone. He was like, hold on. He was like, that voice, she sound familiar. And so I started smiling, and he smiled, and I was like, Miss Trucker, Miss T. He was like, yeah, oh my gosh. And then that's...
So guys, yeah. So we met a subscriber. It was cool, you know, talking to him. Listen, don't let anybody discourage you from doing what you want to do. Like I was telling him, you know, he said his one main concern was the 35%. Yeah, I mean, to some people that's a big deal, but once you're coming out here and you're making money and stuff like that, as long as you can pay your bills and save up your money and stuff like that, it's not a big deal. But I totally understand it's not meant for everyone. I just do these videos because no one was there to show us what was available at Landstar. Actually, I was telling him that we went to a Freightliner, and there was a guy trying to tell us not to become owner-operators because there's no money out there. You should stay a company driver. And it was another guy and was like, no, don't listen to him. There's money out there. It's basically, you make your money, you save it up, you know, for your savings and stuff like that to retire. Like I was telling him, when we came in here, the numbers were big. As you guys, well, they're not up anymore, but as you guys, the original people that was there, you were seeing what we were making every month. And as a team, it was real good, you know. Solos were making money too. It's not where it was before. And with that being said, you just have to run harder. Like before, we can do 2 or 3 loads in the week and make over, you know, 10 grand just off of those 2 weeks and be like, all right, we done for the week if we want, or we can run hard. Here, you really don't have that option. You just have to keep going, because like I said, the rates are low. Other than that, you know, we're making it, we're surviving. Like I told him, we have a truck and trailer payment, and we still are surviving. Before, you know, with everything being paid off, all that money was just going to our savings account and going to us spending it. But now, you know, you got to be more mindful in what you're bringing in and what you're spending. Number one, I think he asked hubby what type of money you should have, like a nest egg. Yeah, when you're coming over, and I think hubby told him like 15,000.
I said 10 to 15. Because he asked was 10 good.
10 is good.
And I said, yeah.
10.
I said, yes, 10 is good.
10 is good.
15 is good.
10 is very good. It's a high number to get to. All you really need to do is just make sure, that you have emergency money. That's all that is. It's emergency money just in case your truck break down, to cover you if you ever need to pull fuel for a load and stuff like that. But make sure you put it back. Anything you take out of your savings or nest egg fund for your, you know, coming on over to Landstar, make sure if you take anything out, you put it back. That's the number one rule. As far as how old the truck has to be, because I think he asked me that, how old. At the time when we were coming to Landstar, somebody had a 99. I think as long as the truck can be equipped with the ELD, because that's the most important thing, the ELD system, they'll take it. Now, if it's a what they call it, a glider, or the system is deleted where it don't have the DEF, for sure you cannot go into California. I think somebody said that they were doing a blitz the 16th through the 18th, and especially over there in California, they are checking to see if it has the DEF system when you come through the state. That's always going to be the number one thing. Landstar, they don't care if you have a deleted truck. They're just going to tell you you're not compliant with the cab system with California, and you cannot go into California to deliver or pick up. That's going to be the only thing. But other than that, we're still out here kicking. Everything's still the same. Just chasing this money. That's the only thing. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and end this. We have to go ahead and pre-trip for this next load. Like I said, it's going across from Virginia to California, and go over the load hubby just booked. So you guys be safe. This is where we're at. It's looking good. It's pretty. Got the truck clean. I'm still pissed. I'm gonna show you guys probably in the next video that we've been to Beacon twice and they still keep missing underneath the trailer. But yeah, it's gorgeous. It's nice and cool outside. But yep. Oh, and our little inspection. Yeah, I did my first inspection ever in 5 years. Got pulled into the weight station, and everything was nice and clean. Got that for the truck and trailer. Hubby's been inspected a few times and they never gave him a sticker, but I got a sticker, so you know I gotta show it off. So with that, we are good for inspection for 3 months. The lady said, the officer told us anytime we pull in, and just in case they pull to the side, give them the paperwork, let them know you have a 3-month sticker. So no inspections. Now they can pull you into the weight station, but they should not inspect you. But all right, guys, I'll see you guys later.